Good morning, everyone. I'm not feeling at all most ideal for a nice and proper leg day workout today. Saturday, started feeling a little sick, started feeling a little dizzy. I'm thinking it's because I don't think I had any breakfast on Saturday. I just kind of lifted heavy back day, had got a little dizzy from that. And did I eat? Oh, I definitely did eat. I definitely had some pasta. So I did eat. Had a little energy drink too, I believe. But I was just feeling really dizzy after like workouts, and I wasn't too sure why, because I usually don't get that dizzy unless I like didn't eat breakfast, which is why I thought like I didn't eat it. But now I'm remembering that I did. So yeah, didn't think much of it. But then after like work, I'm like, I'm not feeling good. Like my throat started to hurt. Had a really bad headache, but it was like a weird headache because it wasn't like all over my head. It was just like a really pounding headache in like the back of my head. So felt a little sick there. Then I woke up on Sunday and I felt a whole lot better. No headache. The throat was slightly better. But then as I went to work and worked pretty hard, I might add, for Sunday, I felt worse. Like my throat was feeling bad. The headache was slightly back. Then I woke up this morning and my headache iffy, but throat still hurts. Like it hurts to like swallow to the point where I can't even really eat much. And even Sunday, I had the last of my pasta for breakfast. And then I had about 1,000 calories worth of powdered tasty cake donuts. So I'm thinking like I'm good, but I must be sick because I lost about 2 pounds. And I'm hungry. I definitely could eat, but like it hurts to eat. Like I had a bowl of cereal this morning, and it just like hurts when I'm like eating, like, and then I like go to swallow the food. So not ideal. I was questioning if I should even be here today, if I should sleep in, but I'm like, I'm here making the video, and if I was gonna skip any day, it would have been today because I can't skip tomorrow because tomorrow's chest day. So the only next proper day I could skip is Thursday if I'm not feeling up to it. So we'll see, but I better be fine by Thursday. Otherwise, I'm gonna be quite sad. So starting off the day, some hack squats. 3 plates. First 2 sets I got 10. So then I added a 10-pound plate for the last set here. So let's see how many I can get. Well, not an ideal spot to be in. Okay. So when I woke up this morning, I was really cold. I'm thinking it was due to me being slightly sick. However, I look at the temperature and it's 44 degrees outside, which if it was like wintertime and I'm used to it being in the single digits and it's magically in 44, that would feel wonderful. However, getting used to high 60s, mid 70-ish temperatures, hitting that 44 mark makes it seem quite cold. So I bundled up. I put on my winter jacket actually today with the hood, obviously. Drove on over to the gym, took the hood off. Now I'm like feeling a strange sense of being very hot. Now I don't know if that's due to the sickness or if that's more so just I'm kind of over bundled up for the temperature it is in the gym, because I mentioned it kind of last week, but it just seems a lot more humid in the gym than it is like outside. I don't know what it is exactly, but it just seems hotter in here. So leg press, continuing our little quad focused leg day. Yep, did 450 for 2 sets of 10. So I threw on a 10 on each side, so 470 now in total. Figured go up and wait a little bit since I got 10 the last 2 sets. And see where we're at. Will I still get 10? Probably. I feel 20 pounds isn't too much, especially for the legs. I feel the legs is one of those muscles that can push a lot more than people realize. So let's get after it. Forgot I was recording there for a second. I'm like, I don't want to do this last set. Let's get after it. It. Okay. Unfortunately, my boss wanted me to get to work an hour earlier than I normally do, so not the most fun and or ideal scenarios to be involved in. But yeah, let's just get move on. Can't be talking too much in the clips anymore. I've been those first two took up a lot of time, so I better get move on with it. So my original plan was to go to the one Smith machine, not the one that I normally do like incline on. There's a Smith machine right next to it, but you could like move the barbell like forward and back, up and down. It's like all part of a little Smith machine setup. But point is I was gonna like get a bench and do like split squats today. However, between the hack squat and the leg press, it took way too long. So I'm like, for my third quad exercise of the day, I should find something that's a little more suitable for time constraint purposes. So ended up here on the leg extension. It was open. Figured take that bad boy up. So here I am. Let's get it. Also, I've been rolling up my pant legs on the leg extension because it feels weird not like having the like pants down, because then like my ankle's not really like locked into place. It kind of like glades a little because like the material. So rolling the pant legs up a bit. So even though I look a little dorky right now, try not to judge too hard. Let's do a little drop set here. Even though the weight's like so much lighter, those like extensions really put a strain on the muscle fibers, which is good. Hopefully my quads look massive during the posing session. Well, last leg exercise of the day. I looked up hour-long quad exercise leg day, and they did not have any calves in there. And I'm like, I just wouldn't feel like I've did a good job if I don't, finish off the leg day with some calf raises here. But I'm going to superset this with a cable crunch, so that way save a little time there. And then, hopefully cardio doesn't affect me too much, but I would love to get like 10 minutes in the sauna today, because I was talking with my lady and she's like, you probably should have slept in, but the gym's good too because you could probably sweat out whatever, sickening you. I'm like, made me think of the sauna. So hopefully I do good and get about 10 minutes in the sauna. Hopefully no one's in the sauna, because there's like some people that'll do like push-ups in the sauna. Like, fuck off. If you want to go do push-ups in the sauna, pay for the fancy membership and go in the infrared sauna. But like the sauna that's in the locker room, stop being a bozo. Some people actually try to use that. That's all I gotta say about that. So let's get 20 reps here. Ooh. Okay, originally I wasn't going to superset this because someone was here, and I'm like, I really don't want to walk across the gym to do my superset. I'll just do it individually, but I had to piss before I started my first set there on calves. So I'm like, let me go piss. And when I came back, it was open. So here I am. Let's get after it. Starting on the cable crunch, started getting pretty dizzy. And I'm thinking that's from the slight headache that I had, and then like the constant motion of going like up and down with like weight added on too. So not the most ideal. This is even worse than the cable crunch. I did do 2 sets already, so let's just wrap it up here. And then hopefully by tomorrow I'm feeling amazing, and the core exercises won't affect my head as much anymore. So let's get after it here. Shoot for 10. Well, I still did all 30 minutes of cardio, so that was nice. But I did not do it to my full degree is what I usually do. What I mean by that is, ever since I've been on the cut, I've been trying to, like for cardio on the Stairmaster for leg day, I will do, the first setting for the first 30 seconds, the second setting for the next 30 seconds, the third setting for the following 30 seconds, and so on. Like every 30 seconds, I bump it up a speed. However, with today being a little under the weather, I figured that I would do like the first setting for the first minute. Like this is what I would do on the bulk because cardio was just so much harder bulking. But I'm a lighter weight now, so it's easier to move around. But yeah, figured due to being a little under the weather, I probably should cut it back just slightly. But still in my 30 minutes, I burned 377 calories today. So that's nice. Head's pounding a little bit, not to the point where it's like, I can't do anything, but definitely to the point where it's not normal. It's like an annoyance that my head's pounding. So after this little posing session, I'm going to head in the sauna to kind of relax, decompress for about 10 minutes or so. Figured I'll put the video into iMovie and then like export from iMovie, and by the time it's done, that's when I'll hop out of the sauna. Like I said, this is all very dependent on, who's actually in there. Because if there's a bunch of people in the sauna, I'm not going in. But if it's empty or just like one, then I'll make my way around. So, well, work was crazy this weekend. Friday, what the hell happened Friday? What did happen Friday? Did I food run? I don't know. No, I hosted on Friday. Did I might have hosted on Friday, I think. But the point is, pretty sure I made like $100 at least every day, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But what pissed me off was Sunday, because Sunday, very difficult day overall. Okay, over 200 people, a lot of hardship went into the body. I was so tired; it hurt to move by the end of it, and I'm pissed off because 2-3-ish weeks ago, we have a tent area. I cleaned out the entire tent by myself. I didn't run a single piece of food all day. It frankly was a very easy day, just going at my own pace, cleaning up the tent. It was nice, okay? I made $150 that day. I'm like, great. I'll clean the tent anytime you want if you give me $150 for it, and no one bothers me. The point is, over 200 people, straining day, body so sore that when I got home, I didn't want to get out of my car just because it's just too sore to move. I made $120 yesterday, which would be nice if I never made that $150. But even with that being said, the one time I cleaned the dry storage all by myself, a smaller area, and again, clean that dry storage kind of takes the entire work day-ish, give or take. I made $120 when I cleaned the dry storage room. I don't know. I just felt I should have got more. I was very disappointed with how that turned out, but we'll see. We will see what happens. I don't plan on being there much longer. My microphone came in, so next up would be the camera, then the ring light, then the graphics card. So let's see what happens. Hopefully I get all the parts soon enough to the point where I could quit, because I am sick and tired of Cork, which is sad because I like everyone I work with there. It's not a hard job. It feels like a day off compared to how it's definitely more physical than selling insurance, just because running up and down the stairs all day with food. So definitely takes this more physical strain on the body. Well, I'd rather that because, can handle it physically. But just calling people all day, I get really depressed selling insurance. But on the bright side, 2 people are coming in today, so I should be able to sell two life policies. Hopefully, if I don't screw it up. But yeah, there was this one guy that used to work with me at Cork, and I miss him. He was one of my favorite coworkers. But he started his own tiling business, and he lives he lived right across from Cork. Like, that's where his mom is. He doesn't live there anymore, but, Mother's Day yesterday, so that's probably why he was there. I went out and talked to him, asking how the tiling business is going. He'd say, oh, it's going good, things of that nature. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got a lot of employees now, like, since you got so much work coming in. He said, yeah, he has, like, this guy and then this other guy, and then he's asked me, like, why you looking for work? And then I explained the situation to him, how I suck at selling insurance, and I'm just not a fan of Cork anymore, so I'm probably going to quit soon. And he said he'd let me know. So maybe I'll start doing some tiling work. Who knows? Maybe work 3 jobs for a little bit, bring in as much money as I can before I quit Cork. But we'll see. We will see how it goes. But that's about all I got for you guys today. I'm feeling better, honestly, after the workout. Throat's still sore, but everything else decent. So let's see how the sauna goes. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.